Welcome, comrade, to Roped.net. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Shola Olonfemi. I'm a trade unionist by profession, and I'm in the automobile sector. I will work as the General Secretary of Automobile Senior Staff Association in Nigeria, called Autobit, Automobile Boatyard Transport Equipment Senior Staff and Allied Association.
Can you talk a little bit about your activism? What are the big campaigns, the big movements that you're involved in at the moment in the context of a industry which has, since the 1980s, suffered massive retrenchments and a collapse in members? So just tell us some of the struggles that you're engaged in.
Yes, our union is in a very strategic sector, automobile sector. And now we do a lot of advocacy concerning the automobile policy, which was passed into as a bill in 2014, which the government is going to drive to make assembly plants work again. You know, it's like in the 80s and late 80s, there was automobile firm like Volkswagen and Peugeot, but later they snowdive, you know, and then we are trying to revive the assembly plant. Then we are going to we are giving prayer to the government to be consistent on the implementation of the policy, because without advocacy from trade unions, there cannot be political will to implement such a policy. So now what we are doing now is to form collaboration with the civil society and the federations like Industry All Global Union, who has really come into our aid through training the capacity of our staffs, you know, in advocacy jobs. So in the next 2 years, we are expecting government to really sit tight and give direction, you know, so that investors will be able to come for industrialization in that automobile sectors, and then ultimately we'll be able to employ thousands of youths who are being wasted away. You know, that's the campaign that is consistent. Then in the environment side, you know, we are trying to partner with environmental rights agenda, because the world now is moving away from combustion engine, you know, into electronics, you know. So we want to tell them that the issue is just not to implement assembly plants, but to know the direction and the course that the world is already moving towards, so that they prepare, I say, in the next 10-20 years, when fuel will be no longer being used, so that Nigeria will not be a waste, you know. So that's that's the position where we are now.
Brilliant. And you've just attended a 2-day workshop that Rope has organised in Ghana. Can you tell us something about what you got out of it, its use, what was helpful?
Yes, as a very good trade unionist, you know, you have to have a good knowledge of political economy. Without political economy, you cannot advocate. You know, you have to be in the know, in the knowledge of economics of your country. You know, so this seminar conference has really thrown light to me, because I was able to have exchange with a lot of representatives from African countries and over the continent. You know, I gain a lot from their insights into the issue of how to strategize and have a radical transformation of Africa.
Brilliant. Thank you for joining Rope.net.